Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Oh wow, well, nearly wrecked my camera, but anyway, never mind. Now, I'm back in now because I want to show you how to make a little one of these books using some leather and some paper. Now, the leather you can use is, like, I've got an old bag here that I bought because I wanted to take the zippers off it and of course use the leather, and so I just bought an old handbag for 50 cents and I cut that up, so I've got a piece of leather for that. And the other day I bought these genuine leather elbow patches for 20 cents at the sale up at the showground, so I've got some of that. Now this is not such an easy thing to cut, this piece of leather, because it's, I don't know, but that's okay. I've also got myself out some bits that I might want to put on the cover. I haven't decided yet. I'll move these ones here over. Now it's pretty much made in the same way, I think. It's just that I'm going to use some paper bag and some just old bits of paper. This is a piece that I've got from, I don't know, but I don't know, the thing on it's really good piece of paper anyway for this sort of thing. So, but the cover is what I was wanting to work on and show you what I'm going to do with the cover, I think. Now I've just cut out a piece of leather out of the bag and I cut out a piece out of the elbow thing. This is more like a suede looking thing though, isn't it? See, it's more suede-y. It's a suede leather suede, you know. So this is just depends which way they make the pile. I can just trim if I put the pile on it like this. So I'm not a big fan of this one at all, and I should have got some more because I do have bits up high there, but I can't reach that. So I think this one will have to be made with a different way of putting in the signatures. Okay, so we've got a piece of paper and we're going to cut out, I know I said I was going to do the front, but you know what, I need to put the inside in there first, don't I? I feel more comfortable if I've got its inside in first. Oh dear, oh dear. Why don't they have a this way you lift up thing on these for me, these first people? Okay, now it's got to be, so I'll just eyeball that to that far, so it'll be inside the book. But you know what, I think I might use the paper bag because I like the colour that better. Oh no, go with this one to start. Do it. Just do this to start with and see what happens. See how it looks. Okay, so we've got one strip. As you will understand or see by the way I work, that I'm not a paper crafter. I'm learning still how to do paper crafting. I really always love anything to do with paper, like, you know, drawings or anything like that. Look at this straight here, Sonia. Really? Just straighten it along there. Right. I wonder if that's enough. I wonder how many I'll make out of this. Doesn't fill the book, but that doesn't matter because if it's something that's to do with, we're going to do a medicine book or something, eh? What do you reckon? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Will that be long enough? No, it won't. But that doesn't matter. We're going to have to just leave that to use it on something else one day. Pay attention to what you're doing, Sonia. Turn that round, Sonia. Okay, so I've got only 4 pages. Let's do some more. Let's do a few more pages and hope you don't suffer too much with watching me make them. Okay, now we need to put, as you probably have learnt by now, I'll have a try of anything, but I've just got to and make sure that I do it properly before I leave you with it. It's really hard to cut this tiny piece of paper for some reason. Okay, so we'll cut out more pages which don't seem to be the same depth, but you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm going to distress these and hopefully they will all look right. I don't know what I did. I might get rid of this. It's not I'll blame the explain me my tools. They say bad crafted bones, their tools. I don't know if I'm that bad. I don't know why I can't see what I'm doing with them things. I just can't for some reason. There must be a way to use them, and I'll learn over the years, won't I? If I keep at it. Right, now I've got a few pages. Okay. That's better. That's going to be thicker, isn't it? We're going to turn them over like that. But we're going to just use like signatures. And we're going to have to straighten it all because it's all crooked as anything. But that's okay because I've got plenty to work with. You can cut it off, but you can't put it back on. And it's not dough, as my mother used to say. You can't roll it out again. You do this sort of thing. You have to. That was mostly to do with fabric. Anything work you did with fabric. So I've got 6 pages. Is that right? No, I've got lots of them. 6. They're like 12. I've got those there, like that. Okay. Now I'm going to get carried away here and just try and trim that straight. I know that's not going to help me one bit, but that's what I need to do. Keep cutting it down till it fits, and then you'll end up with nothing. Right, now it's going to have to go like so. I know. And see, they're still too big. I want to put them in there first. Okay, so what am I going to put them in there with? Let me see. Another decision to make here. Will have to be some sort of thread of some sort. Could be rope would be nice, wouldn't it? I want to say rope. Twine of some sort. I don't know if that's very good idea. Let me see what that'll look like. I don't know. This is actually things with so many miniatures in here. That's why I come to see that there. Okay, let's just try. That might be too thick. It might be too thick. You might need a bit something like a piece of string. A skinny piece of string. Cotton. Yeah, that's too thick to do that with. Way wrong. So now, okay. Right. Now, I've got a new plan, okay, as far as my craftings go. I'm going to actually put, I do have some cotton here somewhere, I know I do. I'm going to put all my things that I'm working on, like the stuff that I'm doing for each thing is going to be going to its own box. So each piece of work is going to have its own place. Won't that be awesome? I do want string, I don't want ribbon, and because we can't find any, that's typical, isn't it? So now, of course you've got cotton here by the bucketfuls, but I don't think I want any of them colours, that's the thing. I suppose I could use this light colour one for today. I'll just use this for today. It doesn't look right though, does it? You need brown. You just can't do this wrong. It's not going to look nice. You definitely need brown. Just give me a second, I'll be back. I won't be long. I'll just put it on over here a bit. See if I can get some brown. Righto, nobody panic, I'll be back in a minute. I mean, that block has got every colour but that, hasn't it? It's sad. Look, you can still hear. I'm still here, so don't panic. Okay, I'm still here. I'm not happy, but I'm still here because I don't believe this. All these things I got here, there's not a brown piece in here. I love it. I hope he's haven't turned me off. I'm still about, you know. Okay, I found the thing for the corners anyway, so that was some good thing that I did. And I've got this khaki colour stuff here. Khaki colour. It's khaki colour. That might look alright, but just for today, just don't do what I'm doing, okay? Hang on a second. Got another box. There's some more over here. I've got it. No, that's purple. Can't see down in there, it's dark. Brown and black, all good. Right. all I've got to do now is get this chair back under this table, which it doesn't want to bowl for me really. He's going, okay, I'm here. I do get short of breath, but because I don't know, I don't have asthma. I'm not having anything of the sort. Okay, it's just a bit of a chest thing. I'm good. Okay, now I've got some. I've got this. Let me get a drink of water. It's really nice to have you here crafting away with me. I really enjoy this. Just hopefully. Okay, right. Stressing makes me puff too. Now, me pages, I only want to put 2 in behind each of these things here. Things, when I say things, I'm going to use that to string it on like so. So we're going to put that in there, and I'm going to tie that. So I've got 2 pieces of paper, and we shouldn't tie it too tight because it'll all, we don't want it to fall out either, because that won't be good. There you go. So we've got those 2. That'll be 4. Okay, now another 2. Now the reason I'm doing this is I know they're going to need to be cut off, but it's just what I want to do, you see. The reason being is what I want. Okay. So you've got to go for what you feel like you want to make. Isn't that right? Now if I had a piece that was sort of a piece of thread that was sort of stringy looking, I think I'd put that in there on it. I just wanted the brown so it wouldn't look so weird. This leather's not keeping it very stiff either. I mean, it's working, but it's not what I envisioned, you know. But if you're just doing something straight out of the your mind, sometimes it's what you get, I guess. But you've got to try. Things, see how they go. And I think, well, this is obviously, it is a way of people putting pages into books, but it's not going to be played with all day, unless, of course, if you were going to be doing that, you'd have to stitch them in there. Stitching the leather could prove a little bit tricky, but you could still do it. I mean, it's a little bit thick to put your needle through, so hopefully you can see what I'm trying to achieve here. And I'll put all those back there where they were, because I'm going to put something on the spine of it, and that'll keep them all in their little place, okay, where they're supposed to be. Now we're going to have to cut them because they're all going to be different lengths, of course. That'd have to happen, wouldn't it? When I put the thing on the spine, hopefully I can then retie them. I don't know whether I would do that. They are coming over the edge a fair bit, but I'm going to cut that off. All at the same time, if you can, hopefully that will work for you. Okay, right, now the spine should be something that's pretty solid, shouldn't it? Do you think I should have put that in there like I did the other book first? Oh, this is really bad. I keep cutting that really crooked. Must be the scissors. Must be these damn scissors. Okay, now don't mind that it's smaller than the actual thing itself, right? That's for how I'm going to put those pages in there. I don't know about the back part here, what I'm going to put on there. I did have something in my hand that I wanted to show you how to find something for your corners. And the corners are going to be these little bits here, I hope. And you would do gold, wouldn't you? Yeah. Wait a minute while I find a pair of pliers. I'm going to flatten it first, because you've got a bit of like a thing to do with your jewellery, of course. And I will flatten this, and I'm going to put it over the corner of the book, like so. Let's turn it over first before we get too excited now. Gonna make a corner. How about that? Where are you? Come back here to me. Is that right? Didn't get much sleep last night, I don't know. Some days I do, some days I don't. Well, that's not going to be right because it's going to stick out, isn't it? So that's not the sort of thing we need. We could find something though. There's got to be something in here that'll work for me. Oh, look. How about this one? That way. I wonder if I could cut that off. Okay. Let me see. What else have I got in here? Things stuck to the... I should have made it if you used a little one. Maybe if I used the little tiny ones. Flatten it first. Turn it over. Put the book in there. Cut that off. Where did that first one go to? Too big? Yep. Take it off. Learn to craft with Sonya. It's all to do with, you know, what works and what doesn't, I guess. And, you know, I was going to use paper to do this. And that's not working either. Maybe I should use paper. Maybe I should go back to the paper. So, what I need to do is be patient a bit. I know this is going to take up too much time of yours, but ordinarily I would sit here until I got this to work for me because I think it's going to look okay. Now what's on that? It's only fluff, thank goodness. Now, if I cut a little bit more off that corner, besides ending up with no book, I might be able to get this to work how I want it to by putting that on there and bending that under there. Of course you could use book corners if you had them little enough too, couldn't you? I have got some, but they're not that small. Okay. Now put that back on there. Oh, well, bless me soul, though, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Really? Look at that, isn't that cute? Where's another one? Here. I don't know what sort of book I turned it into be, but you know what? It doesn't really matter if it's not one for poisonous or medicine or anything. It's just, you know, doing a book. You go in the cupboard and you build yourself a little. So the pieces up the back of this are going to have to be gold too, and what you put on the front, because you could stand your book up on the floor or sit it on a little tiny table. Actually, you have to be probably not a little tiny table because you need to be able to space there. Wait a minute, just tip that over the corner just a tiny bit there. Come on, you can do this. Not now, we're fiddling around too much with it, and I want you to just try and do that yourselves anyway if you want to get that done. That's the back. Okay. So I should have probably cut that off a bit further, and I will do that. I'm not going to leave it like that. It's going to be just a tiny bit further. You need to take it off so you can sit this over here, and it won't protrude out over the edge. Okay. Righty. Oh, there we go. Whoops. No, too far down. Go back. Okay. That one there needs to be squashed down too a bit better, but I'll come to that when I do. So now, because even though them pages don't fit in there perfectly, it's good because I've cut the ends off the book, haven't I? Actually, that's going to be the back. So the front of it, I'm going to put on something, I don't know. What's this all about? I'll put a little hand on there, what do you reckon? But that's in copper. Does that matter? I'll just hit it against the gold. Is that going to really matter though, you know? We'll see. What else have I got to put on there? I don't think I've got a dragonfly or something like that. I guess I can put one of them on it. What else is in this box here? There's some good bits and pieces here that I've got. An elephant. Oh, I love elephants. I'm putting that on the book. I'm putting that on my book. I am. That's what I want on there. It's gold, and it'll go with these corners here. Look at this. Cut that other corner off. Cut this other corner off. Find some more of these things. Maybe I won't have the elephant. I don't know. We'll have to look and see if that's what we need today. Hope I'm in the shot here. I think I'm way over to one side a bit. Oh dear, there we go. Put that back on. And we're going to squeeze that. You can see I've been using my pliers, not to stir paint, but probably in some way to use it. When I was doing some sort of painting, I've used it something. And they still work, don't they? I know when you first get things, you make sure you keep them all nice and tidy and clean, and then after a while you think, oh, they'll be right, I'll clean up later. That doesn't not happen. Not in my place anyway. As long as I can still use it, it'll be fine. Okay, now I'm a bit concerned that the edges of the books are a bit, that part there. I might have to run a bit of, you know, that distressing stuff about it to see if that looks better. Let me see what else I've got in this little dish here. I like the leaf. Oh, the leaf's nice, isn't it? Not leaving it any something in my eye. It's not happening, really. Not good. It looks really nice. All of that. Now there's what we need. Look at that. I've made a book about ships. Okay. Very carefully now, Sonia. We'll take this off here. This tiny little thing. Very carefully. Very carefully. Do not break the whole thing. Now got a wheel. I started out making all different sorts of things and ended up with one of those. Okay. Now the pages will need to be distressed. But people, you know, you can work on your, you know, see how you go yourself, because my maybe I'll take too long fiddling around with these things and you'll probably get sick of the look of me. Oh, isn't that nice? Now I'm going to have to make a wheelhouse with a boat and everything. Always wanted to put a ship in a bottle. I built one once, but not in a bottle, years and years and years ago from a kit thing. Oh dear, it was good fun. Okay, so now I've got glue everywhere, but I'm going to be able to fix that somehow, and I need to put something on my spine, which I could use, I don't know what, but this is just how I made my leather book. And hopefully when you see it again, which I hope won't be too far down that road, because I really don't need to get caught up with something else yet till I fix this. You've got to be careful with the glue. It'll just it'll stick to everything, it will, but it'll come off, because I just did that and it will come off. But anyway, so look, that's your little nautical book, which was going to be all these other things. There's the little lace book, but see, it's made on a general, this is made something the same, except where I put those there, I stitched, okay? I stitched down each one, and I started at one side of the spine and I worked my way over. Now if you need me to show you how I did that, I can come and show you how I did it. See, they're not all on top of one another, they're next to one another, because by the time I get the stuff in there, it's going to be it'll look like that. But you know, what can you do? You're going to have to put things in it, aren't you? You know, because that's what it's for. I guess I thought I made the spine plenty wide enough, but obviously I haven't. But anyway, so that's my little tutorials on little tiny books, and if you want anything more about them, just ask me, and hopefully I can help you with whatever you need to know or do. Okay, and then I'll do this red one after. I'll put something. You'll put the elephant on the red one. Oh, you look classy, won't he? Yes. Anyway, so thank you everybody for watching, and I hope this part of it comes up on my you know, the page where you, what do you call it, the title thing. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll get back to you again soon. Bye bye.